Evening, guys. Now, this video I'll say has been quite a long time coming. But I want to talk about why loads of people hate Roman Reigns and why he doesn't deserve it. Okay? I am a big Roman Reigns fan, right? I've got two of his t-shirts, his gauntlets, as well. Okay? Now, for the last 3 years, he's been pushed by the WWE to be the next top guy. Or as people say, he's the next John Cena. But he's far from John Cena. Now, what does anger me, or I don't want to say anger, that's a bit too much, but what does annoy me with the fact that loads of fans who hate Roman Reigns say that he's constantly pushed down our throats. But when he is not being pushed down our throats. And I want to take you people back to 2007. And I want to talk about someone who was the person who was shoved down our throats. And yet somehow everyone was fine with it. He was a member of the SmackDown roster. His name, Dave Batista. Now, I'm a fan of Batista. I am, right? But throughout 2007, all the focus was the World Heavyweight Championship, okay? Now, going to the Royal Rumble, he defended the title against Mr. Kennedy in a pretty alright match. But he faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 23, when The Undertaker won the Royal Rumble match in 2007. But from after WrestleMania, from when The Undertaker took the title from Batista, every single pay-per-view that WWE put on, Batista was in the World Heavyweight Championship match. Okay? He failed in his rematch at Backlash when he and Undertaker failed to answer the 10 count in the last man standing match. So because of that draw, they had another rematch on SmackDown in a cage match. Once again, Batista failed. Edge cashed in Money in the Bank, which he took off Mr. Kennedy, who won the briefcase at WrestleMania, but he tore his triceps, so they gave Edge the briefcase to cash in on the dead man. So next, Judgment Day. Who was Edge's first challenger? Batista. Batista failed. One Night Stand, Extreme Rules. Edge defending the World Heavyweight title in a cage match. Who was his opponent? Batista. And then at Vengeance, the first Night of Champions pay-per-view, Batista once again had a title shot against Edge in a last chance match. Then Edge tore his pectoral muscle and he had to relinquish the title. Alright, which is very sad, because he was on a roll. And Edge was scheduled to face Kane at the Great American Bash for the title. And Batista was scheduled to face the Great Khali at the Great American Bash. So the Great Khali won the title in a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal on SmackDown. So the Great Khali defended the title against Kane and Batista. And Batista failed. So then Batista got another title match against the Great Khali at SummerSlam, and he failed. Okay? This is from losing the title at WrestleMania going up to SummerSlam. Every pay-per-view so far, Batista was in a world title match. Now this is someone who's been pushed down your throats, okay? Then a couple of weeks after SummerSlam, Rey Mysterio won the right to face the Great Khali at Unforgiven for the world title. And then that match became a triple threat match. Take a guess who got into that match? That's right, Batista. It's like, why? Why? Why make Rey Mysterio the #1 contender if you're just going to shoehorn Batista in it? What is the point? Right? I was glad to see someone else go for the title. And then when Batista was added to that mix, I was like, for fuck's sake, really? We've had Batista in every pay-per-view for the world title. Put someone else in it for a change. So Batista won the title, and Unforgiven. In Rey Mysterio's match, he won the title. And I just think, this is honestly pathetic. Right? You could have kept it one-on-one. You could have had the Great Khali just dominate Rey Mysterio. Make it a squash match. But at least it would have been someone new in the title picture. And then at No Mercy, Batista defended the title against the Great Khali. Survivor Series, defended it against The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell match. And then at Armageddon, Batista lost the title in a triple threat match against The Undertaker and Edge. And it was Edge who won the title. Okay? That is someone who's constantly pushed down our throats. Every week on SmackDown, he's out there saying, I want a title match. I want a title match. But, and say that with Roman's being shoved down our throats, okay? He's a 3-time WWE champion. He's a former tag team champion. He's a former United States champion and Intercontinental champion. Okay? But do you see Roman have you seen Roman in every pay-per-view these last 3 years going for the WWE title or the Universal title? No, you haven't. Like, remember, when Roman won the Royal Rumble in 2015, the original plan was for him to win the title at WrestleMania. But WWE decided to change their plans and have Seth Rollins win the title instead. Alright? Because Roman wasn't getting the reaction that WWE was hoping. He was still getting a few cheers. I was hearing more cheers than boos at WrestleMania, and that was actually one of my favourite Roman Reigns matches. Right? So then, did Roman have a title match at the next pay-per-view Extreme Rules? No, he didn't. He went up against the Big Show in a last man standing match. He then got a title opportunity in a fatal 4-way match at Payback. And he failed? Yes. But when was his next title match? Was it the next one? No. Roman didn't get a title match until Survivor Series in a tournament. When originally planned, he was supposed to face Seth. When he was supposed to face Seth at Survivor Series, I'm guessing to win the title from Rollins at that event. But Rollins got injured and he tore his ACL at a live show in Ireland and had to relinquish the title. So it was a tournament which Roman won. All right. Then he had so he won the title at Survivor Series, his first title win. But if you think about it, all 3 of his championship reigns haven't lasted that long because he won and lost his first title reign at Survivor Series when Sheamus cashed in Money in the Bank on him. And then Roman won the title back, I think first Raw after TLC, with his career on the line. He held the title until the Royal Rumble in January. He lost it in the Royal Rumble match, okay? That was just, what, 2-3 weeks he held the title for? And then Roman got his rematch at WrestleMania against Triple H. At WrestleMania 32 in April. And how long did Roman hold the title for? 2 months. 2. He lost it in June at Money in the Bank against Seth Rollins. Okay? He then had his rematch in a triple threat match at Battleground. But when was Roman's next world title opportunity? At Roadblock that year. At the end of the year, in December. Then he had another shot at the Royal Rumble. He failed then too. And afterwards, when was his next title opportunity for the world title? at SummerSlam. Now, is that really the definition of someone who's being shoved down our throats? No, it's not. Guys, if you don't like Roman Reigns, then fine. But don't say he's constantly pushed down our throats when he's not. Someone who's constantly pushed down our throats is like Batista, who I mentioned earlier. Every pay-per-view in 2007, he was in a title match. That is someone being shoved down our throats. Not Roman. So don't just make up bullshit about him. Just because you don't like him. Don't make up bullshit. Alright?